Here on the Marl Technology stage, 2017 Groundwater Week. This is Jason Mills. Jason, good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
And congratulations are in order for you, the winner of the National Groundwater Association Project of the Year. So tell us about the project that got this recognition.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Miami-Dade Water and Sewer for allowing us to deliver the project. And it's a unique situation because they actually have, I'm a geologist, of course there's engineers involved, but they have a hydrogeologic team that's employed, and we've got to work hand in hand with their staff. And so, but the project is a alternative water supply project that Miami-Dade gets most of their water from the superficial aquifer system. They pump over 300 million gallons a day from the superficial aquifer system, and there's water management districts in Florida that regulate the water resources.
Okay.
So the water management districts regulate your consumptive use or your water use permit. And in that, Miami-Dade recently got, in 2015, a water use permit, a 20-year permit. And in that was identified alternative water supply projects. You can take more water from the superficial system if you show that there's no impacts. But this was a project that was identified to pump from a deeper aquifer that is brackish, slightly brackish.
Okay.
And it would go through a water treatment plant that would be treated by low pressure reverse osmosis. And the concern with that is in South Florida, you want to make sure that your brackish water doesn't turn to salt water.
Right.
And of course, that's much more expensive in changing in membranes and technologies. So the department had this project that where they wanted to look at the upper Florida aquifer and evaluate it for water quality and yield. So it's an elaborate, comprehensive project that involved multiple drill rigs, various testings and stages throughout.
Right.
A lot of data was collected through various means, geophysical logging, coring, water quality sampling, long-term pump tests, and all that data was captured. And then also to identify the aquifer of yield and water quality, we did some groundwater modeling to look at long-term. We would expect that the brackish water aquifer would degrade over time, and so we did some modeling to see what that looked like in terms of change of water quality.
Now, in the past, we have had, I think, a couple of other either award winners or mentions of what's going on with the Miami-Dade in that area. Is that, I'm just kind of curious as to what the reasoning for that. Is it some unique challenges when it comes to how to get water in the area? Or is it a forward-thinking kind of governmental structure there to realize something's got to be done?
Well, again, Miami-Dade pumps from the superficial aquifer system, but you have the Everglades there, so you have some environmentally sensitive conditions that you have to be mindful of, and they regulate that. So you can't take from the regional system because there's a whole comprehensive Everglades restoration program in place to restore the Everglades.
Right.
And so part of it is the regulations and alternative water supply and making sure that you're not having impacts.
Right. Negatively, and so some unique challenges there. So for you, this kind of recognition, it sounds like you really love kind of digging into the data and that aspect of it. So getting recognition for this, what do you take away from that, and what does this say about either the work you're doing or your team?
Well, I was sitting at my desk when the email came in that we won. Aaron Rodgers emailed me from the National Groundwater Association.
Not the quarterback.
No, right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was sitting there, I was like, yes! Because, you know, it does represent a lot of hard work from many different individuals, and we worked steady over the past 2 years on this project to complete it and deliver it. So I was thrilled. And some of the folks to be able to receive an award like this, to get that kind of recognition, we don't always get the recognition.
Right.
And it just is nice to represent them.
Yeah.
So it was thrilling. It's a tremendous honor, and
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Well, the Groundwater Association is proud of what you all are doing.
Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, Jason.
Appreciate
Thanks so much for the time, and again, congratulations on that award. An award winner, one of several folks getting recognition for doing some invaluable work here at Groundwater Week 2017.